Ahoy there.
Hello, darling.
Hello.
Hello, darling.
Ahoy. What up?
Hello, darling.
Harp attack ahoy.
Hello, darling.
Hoot hoot. Yippee bonus Saturday.
Hello, darling.
Heroic. At Lyrie 77. 𝘤𝘳𝘴𝘴𝘸𝘰𝘳𝑰. 𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘺𝘰𝘴𝑴𝑙. 𝘤𝘳𝘺𝑗𝑎𝑜𝑘. Hello JHK.
And hello to all of you. Welcome to the stream. We are live here for a special caturday stream. We're going to be doing a few crosswords. The plan is just crosswords today, starting with number 92, Pointless Meddling by Jack H. Keynes. So this is a classic, it is an A to Z jigsaw. So we have all of the ones from A to Z, but not necessarily in A to Z order. It's ordered first by length. So there's a little bit more work to be done here. We don't know if we're going ABC because it's organized
G3.
by length first and then alphabetically. So we'll have to figure it out. You have 3. Good job. Paradise in English Hideaway. My first thought is Eden, which would be E plus den. I think that's probably right. We can presume that much, I think. Yes, absolutely. Get your birds in, your Saturday birds. Best kind of bird, a Saturday bird, I find. Seaweed extract in nickel production. I'm just thinking if I can think of any seaweeds. Is agar a seaweed? It would not be the answer here. Kale is a seaweed. Nickel production. Is nickel an element? I think it is. And I think it has the chemical element of Ni. Extract in nickel production. Oh, it's just kelp. I can see it now. It is another hidden. Well, that's another one. Just reminds me of a joke in Frasier, where there's like a joke where the homophone of sea kelp and sea kelp, which I thought was quite funny.
Nearly.
Hidden scam nearly, nah. There's no scam. There'll be no scamming here, okay. Alright, aftermath of funeral. Wake is a double death. Norse giant covered with frost turned up. So Norse. Beginning with the letter after W, wow. I'm thinking for Loki. Heimdall is not 4 letters, but I think Heimdall was giant. Norse giant. Covered with frost turned up. Well, rhyme is frost. That is not relevant. Giant. This could be big. I've made some pretty good additions to the stream. I have changed how my chat looks now. Following some of the issues we had yesterday, I've made my chat a lot more readable, and I've changed all of the things so that they should be well highlighted to me. At least they should be. We might have to tweak it slightly, but now, certainly if you at me or if you use message highlights, they should appear well. So that's an improvement there. So I shouldn't miss too many messages now. I also have the instructions automatically popping up on the screen when there's an instructions. So basically, I spent a fair bit of time. I was up until a little bit too late last night, actually, doing all of that stuff, which I kind of prompted me to want to do an impromptu stream today. I'm liking how we've got everything in dark mode as well. I don't know what this is. Covered with frost. We need some very small words, don't we? So we'll see that when it comes up. I don't know how long this is going to be. We will see. We'll be doing a couple of hours at least. I don't know. So the light is on. It's at the bottom. It is, as per usual, group solving. That's cool. I don't feel any need to change that. If you have any ideas for that one, give any help that you like. Unorthodox monarch to take over Norway. So Norway could be NO. A right to take over Norway. An orthodox monarch right. Unusual because it can't be an indirect anagram. And it can't be Norway, so I think the definition has to be unorthodox monarch right to take over. What does take over mean in a cryptic sense? That's a good question. I don't really know. Brief caper off the rails. I just had a quick look and a quick think about that one. I'd like off the rails to be a definition. So it might be a anagram of brief. I don't think it can be an anagram of caper. It could be a shortened word for caper, and I do not know what that would be. Like, if you think of a caper in a Michael Caine Ocean's 11 sense, then maybe it's one of those words that's been shortened. It could be heist, I guess. I don't see how that would be a briefering or something, or briefered to something. Prize fighters underwear. Okay, boxers, I guess. Interesting. Well, pretty straightforward, actually. That's the first of the 6s. It's quite nice, actually, that the enumerations are just laid out like so. We've seen X, which is potentially interesting. Smart casual outerwear, always. Always. Ever, probably. We are boxing clever. Ruin whiskey. I'm thinking ruin could be downfall. Whiskey could be W, unlikely. Normally when I see two words, I think double F. We'll keep progressing. We won't linger too long on any one clue. Cheerful lead wearing uniform scarf. So I see. I'll explain to you how I'm breaking down each clue. I see wearing as an insertional container indicator. Now, uniform is probably the letter U. Cheerful lead. I wonder if that's two words or if that's one concept or if that's two individual concepts. It could be X, U, Y, or it could be, well, X and Y inside. I guess really what we need to do is find scarves that start with a U. So I thought immediately of cravat, although that's not really a scarf. Scarf is very commonly to berets, which does not have a U in it, or to scold. Although that's, I think, a word I learned from cryptic crosswords. I don't know if necessarily those are precisely what that word means. It's roughly speaking it is. Okay. And I'm very much enjoying this font, 𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘴𝘵. I think it's very good. I've actually changed my Twitch chat to be that font. I find it much more legible actually. So yes, any thoughts? Let me know. Moving on. Adult extra performed with Penny. Adult extra. Adult could be X-rated. It is an anagram. It's X-rated. In this particular case, because the numbers are given, it's a bit redundant having the count at the end, but why not? Why not? It's a little bit easier to see, I guess. Fertilized egg starts to zoograft. What? That's a good sentence. It's zygote, isn't it? Brilliant.
𝘤𝘳𝘰𝘴𝘴𝘸𝘰𝘳𝘥𝘴.
My face when you zoograft. Yoking gametes. Congrats, because that's quite hard. And it makes sense. Releases brute. Jailing revolutionary setter. Odd. I think over the last few streams, I was looking back over, because as I was fixing some of my stuff to be how I wanted it to be on the stream, I was looking back over some of the old puzzles, and I realized that some of the surfaces that I skipped over because I solved the clue, move on. I have not been doing a lot of parsing recently. When I looked through some of those old clues rather, I was like, damn, there's some good surfaces in there, some really good surfaces, and sometimes I don't stop to appreciate the surfaces, so I'm just letting you know that I do think they are exceptional surfaces in a lot of cases, and generally very good. I'm just aware of the fact, having looked back, that I actually end up skipping quite a lot. You know what? Let's skip to the bottom, because we're doing all of the short ones, and we're going to end up with a bunch of 15s, so let's do a few 15s now while we've got some mental energy. Oh, discoverer of joy, engulfing these ripples at sea. Oh, discoverer. I'm thinking of discoverers. What? Oh, discoverer. I like O as a construction with just O and not OH. I know it's a ye olde exclamation. I'm just thinking, for 27 and 28, which I know are probably not the right numbers, but whatever. I just had a thought. Which is we can eliminate. I didn't think about it this way. We should probably insert a column here and make this be the starting letter. Coding. How do I make this be the starting letter of that string? Well, let's not concern ourselves overly with that. Let's just do this. And we've got to bear in mind that we can't have anything else starting with those letters.
Equals
which
left,
is not relevant
B3.
yet. Equals left B3. Oh, lovely, thank you. Oh, and even better, it doesn't kick up an argument when it's empty. Perfect. So that's very helpful. Thank you, Jack. All right, so I mean, we could probably have just as well that didn't work because it's going to mess up the crossword. I just realized. Whatever, though, that's fine. Okay. Doesn't even help that much, but we could do that. We could sort the sheets. Vertical merge at F20. Oh, this is a merge. Well, yeah, we probably don't want to do that anyway. We could do it and then undo, but it would make a mess of things. Okay, so my point of looking at these two, at least, was to see, does anything look like a definition? At C, exclamation mark, makes me think this is an andlet. I don't know what O discoverer of joy means. But we'll do some enumeration of seeing how we can get 15 out of there. Political sympathizer. Anything with knitting needle, I don't know what that is. I think it's probably political sympathizer. I think getting at least the first letter or probably multiple crosses will be involved in getting somewhere with that. So it's going to be tricky to see if we can actually place anything without the long E's. We do know that they share a middle letter. This may or may not be useful, but that is more than what we usually know. Disregarded flub with papers. That is 10 letters. Duplicates initially placed in oven. And it is 10-letter word. Duplicates initially placed. So we have two P's. Disregarded. I wouldn't think that disregarded is it's an anagram. Very indecent behavior. Church topless. The long ones are a bit hard. Almost buried clothes in foil. Buried is interred. Interred is a good string, could be. Clothes, iron. Interfere. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Given that we can't actually, well, maybe we'll unmerge this. Is this all merged? We have to see if we can actually undo that. I don't think we're going to need to. How we do this? Brilliant. Let's not do that. Next. Controversial writings in novel approach heresy, ultimately. First thing to do whenever we get an ultimately or a acrostic is to just check all of the, if it's not all of them, but there's not even interfere. There's not even enough, thank you, letters there for it to be 9 last letters. So heresy ultimately controversial writings in novel approach. So I want a Y at the end. It could be controversial writings. In. It might be in's doing nothing and it's just an anagram of approach. And this does need to be before I in the alphabet. So we'd have to start with an E. Well, no, I think it's an anagram of approach. So we'd have to start with the A, P, or C, or possibly H. Don't know. I can think of a synonym for heresy. But it's not really heresy, actually. Heresy's not the death EPG. Rattled strove to kidnap Rascal.
Apocrypha.
Apocrypha. I see. I wouldn't have got receipt. I wouldn't
spell it.
I don't know how it's spelt,
Stephen.
and I wouldn't have found that, Stephen, so thank you. I'm just going to type it in as you've typed it in and see if that pops up.
Anagram of approachy. The bits of the Bible that didn't make it into the Bible.
There is 2 P's. That is 1 letter too many. Apocrypha. Apocrypha. No extra O. There's only 1 O. Apocrypha. Nice. Something as a writing that is of doubtful authorship or authority.
The 9s.
The irony. There's only 2 9s. Good point. Good point. Right, so 9s. We have, no, where do we have 9s? 9s are here and here. Any shared letters? No shared letters. But they're at the top and bottom, the 9s.
Yes, a shared letter.
There is a shared letter? AP. Oh, yes, there is. Very good. I'm going to try this. Might be a silly idea. We'll see. Okay. It's not an actual rebus, don't get confused. Rattled strove to kidnap Rascal. Rattled strove to kidnap Rascal. Tried. I need a 5-letter word at most, I would say. I don't think the arousal is going to be less than 3. Or fewer than 3. Rattled. Strove is tried. Strove is... Can't think of anything other than the tried, actually. So it's an insertion of rascal into a word that means strove. Children's toy grasping half of acacia. Leaves container. Well, if we think container is container, which it probably is, half of acacia would be CIA. Toy.
𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘺𝘺 confirmed. Lies.
I forgot to capitalize the ones that are good, which is what we do want to do. Just because then we know we're like caps equals confirmed lowercase is speculation. Interfere. Okay, well, I'm not sure. Yankee mixed up with extremely desirable looker. So Yankee is fodder and a DE. So something I. Look eyes. Trying to find a way that I can type in something in this and then move my cursor. Okay, in this case it works, but normally when I type something in for the first time, I move my cursor and it goes out the box. Right, maybe I need to type something in and then press. No, that moves as well. Anyway, what's this? Zankai. Looker. Is it not I? Need I? I don't know. I have no idea.
Unclothed eye.
Unclothed eye. Ah, naked eye. Gosh, how did I not see this? Thank you, Stephen. Couldn't see it for some reason. Setter's shambolic quest to capture one's magic. Setter's shambolic looks like fodder. Quest to capture one's. I'm confused because I don't know what's going on. I feel like Setter... Setter's is my or I'm. I is.
IST-I-K asterisk.
My. Right. Nice. Thank you. I was getting to that. I was getting there because I was like, setters looks like fodder, like it could be like an anagram fodder. But then you got shambolic quest. I'm like, it's too much. It's got to be a synonym there. So I was getting there slowly. That's okay. I would have come to the same conclusion. Pathogen transforms into regular form. Is it supposed to say transformed?
Seven-sided regular form.
I'm gonna presume transformed is a typo. It's clearly a printer's error. No, it's clearly a printer's error. A seven-sided form would be a septagon. Is it called a septagon? Hexagon, heptagon.
Close.
Heptagon. Nice. There's quite a few things which are twos. Nines and tens are twos. The sevens are also twos. And so are the fives. So we can actually do a bit more of this kind of nonsense if we get a little bit more going. Eggheads, perhaps. Would be EE. Ease. Perhaps. Make fun is... Make fun of attempt from Spooner. I think eggheads has to be the deaf, doesn't it? Make fun of attempts. So attempt is try or go, probably. Make fun is mock. Mock go. Unlikely to have multiple syllables. It's probably both fours are syllables.
Gawk mo.
Cockmo. It's got to be before H in the alphabet. Best churchman wears bucket. Wears bucket. What is a churchman? That is a question. Getting these sevens would be nice. Releases brute, jailing a revolutionary setter, oddly. Oh, not oddly. Releases. This could be lets out.
G15 now that I saw it was a 4,3.
Brute is allowed. Okay, that's good. First one. Best churchman wears bucket. So that's after L in the alphabet. Clergy. Bucket. Can only think of that.
G16 Jack and Jill.
Dons. 16 Jack and Jill.
Rev and Pale.
Revin Pale. Pale. That's weird. That worked fine.
Hello.
So if I type like this, and then I type left arrow, does that. But if I type hail space and then left arrow, it still does that. Hey, Halen. How do I make it so that I can type and then use my arrow keys?
Hey, Halen.
I have to go back into it. Hail, and
I
then
should get out of bed.
prevail. To prevail is the best. That's a synonym I wouldn't immediately think of. I actually haven't updated my things that it shows the duplicates. There's probably a whole bunch of duplicates in there. Hey, KP, welcome. I should get out of bed, says Leari, holy. So we've only got 2 7s. Where's our 7s? We have no 7s. Where are the 7s? Here's a 7, and here's a 7. So prevail and lets out. There is no crossover between those two. Not sure how useful this is. Well, it's probably useful in the case of when we have stuff like this. Like, okay, clearly we already knew this was one of these. That fixes the 9s, does it now?
I wonder which combos of 7s and 9s are consistent. Apocrypha only
You're
has
right.
one place now.
You're right, it does fix them, because Apocrypha can't fit here anymore. So this has to be interfere. Well, that wasn't a total waste of time. I thought it would be, to be honest. This will be Apocrypha. It works out quite well. Nice. Cool. Be nice to get the last 4, wouldn't it? We could do some stuff with that. Norse giant covered with frost turned up.
LOL, you even can seduce where one of the 4s goes now. Deduce.
Seduce.
So
well, we don't have all of the 4s yet.
Also be entered.
Ah, one of the 4s has an I in. So it starts with something after wake, and it has an I in that position. Seduce. I'm thinking about this, and I think a with has to be a W. Frost is what?
God?
Ice?
I don't remember.
Emir. I thought rhyme as well, Stephen, but no, these have to be in alphabetical order at least. I did consider that too, but the way this works is that these are sorted by count first and alphabetical second. So these are alphabetical. So within the 4-letter words, they'll be in alphabetical order.
RIMY works for with frost.
Rhymy. Covered with frost turned up. Ymir. Is that a Norse giant? Interesting. I've never heard of that one. Not coming up on there. Try Britannica.
Proper noun mento.
Okay. So. Yeah. In North mythology, Ymir or 𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘴𝘴𝘸 is a primeval giant. from whose body the world was created. Okay, well, very good. So 𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘺 is in. I was right with rhyme. I'm very pleased that rhyme was correct. We can place wake. Now, I'm trying to think in what way can... I guess we can...
You can enter the sevens.
How should we handle this? I guess I'll do this. I'd like to do something that's simple, straightforward. That'll do. Is that daft? I'd like to still be able to read the word. All right. You can enter the sevens. Cool. Lets out and prevails. Perfect. I want to try and keep things as simple as possible. Yeah. Perfect. It's not really very visible, is it? Probably not worth doing. Let's just keep going. What's this? Remember what we've put in. This is almost certainly zygote. The likelihood we have another word that fits there is pretty small. A 5-letter word that looks like this as well. And there's only 2. Could it be brief? Caper off the rails. So anagram of caper? There's not much that could be. Doesn't look like an anagram of caper, does it? I might be missing it. A lot of L's in this. Word that starts with R is a 5-letter word. Alright, that's useful information. Monarch could be R for king, I guess. Right. To take over Norway. Brief caper off the rails. Unorthodox monarch. I'm not sure. We can almost place clever. In the likely likelihood that clever is here, then this would be R blank C. Recap is a brief. Okay, unorthodox monarch. So this will be the one we see at the bottom of the screen that ends with the R of interfere. To take over Norway. That's to take over. Is that reverse hidden? No. There's no E in much of that, is there? Is it Lear? Is this an unlit?
Queen-queer.
Queen.
Queer maybe. Unorthodox.
Oh, no, that's right. Monarch right to take over Norway. So, monarch is queen. And then queer. Thank you.
That's a good parse at Halen Mackenzie.
Good job, thank you. We had a Q here, so that'll be Mystique. We could move letter. That would be good. All right, nice. Progress. Got a good little section over here and a good one over here. That has to be clever. We do only have one word for each thing in the alphabet, so... Can I freeze here?
Haha. Joseph Priestley.
It's weird. Joseph Priestley, is that a person? Darn it.
He discovered oxygen.
Discovered oxygen? How hard is it to discover oxygen? Alright, can we sort this now? Nope, we can't. Alright, that's fine. I thought we could maybe, if that was frozen, we could, it doesn't work. Because this part's frozen, and I don't know. Joseph Priestley, discoverer. Ah, very good. That's clever. I was wondering what was going on with that. I couldn't quite figure it out. We seem to be lacking a letter. Why are we lacking? Right, thank you. That would make sense. Right, it'll have to be here.
Spelling is, as always, left as an exercise for the streamer.
Hey! I don't believe in exercise. We have an O. Our O word is 10 letters long. It's in outrageous. Not. Overlooked. Over something, maybe. Flumper with papers. Yes. It's over something. I think it's oven papers. duplicates initially placed in oven. I don't know. Political sympathizer. Got down anything with knitting needle. We're making decent progress here, aren't we? Is there anything that we can place? Probably. But we could sort this side. Nope, there's still a merge. Leaves container. Oh. It's like, it's gonna be tea caddy or something, isn't it? Or tea chest. I don't even know what tea caddy is. Children's toy is probably Teddy. And half of acacia. Okay, good. Wrestled, strove to kidnap rascal.
𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘴𝘴𝘸𝘰𝘳𝘥. Perfect.
Nice. Very good, Stephen. Very good. I feel like I'm getting sick. I'm overtired as well. Can Scotch be ruin? And is whiskey the same thing as Scotch? I think it might be Scotch. Don't know. Probably. Don't have an S yet, so that adds credence to that idea. Cheerful lead, wearing uniform scarf. I don't know what letters we're missing now. Let's have a little look. We have A, B, C. Don't have a D yet. E. Don't have an F. For G? I don't see a G either. I feel like I'm being blind. H we have an I, we have a J, we have a K. We don't have an L. And we have an M, N. We lack an O.
Let's out.
Oh yeah, we do have an L. We have a P. Q, R, S. We might have. No T is surprising. No, we do. T-caddy. That has a lot of T. No U. We have X, Y, Z. W, yes. All right. I think that's our lot. We're lacking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 answers, and we got 6 letters. Good. So this is something which
V.
This is something which has to be after S. We have no V. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have I miscounted here? Oh, because that's in there. I'm with you. So we need one more, which is V. Thank you. I don't know why I skipped from U to X, Y, Z. That's not ideal, is it? So this has to be after S, assuming that's correct. So this is a U or a V. Cheerful lead wearing uniform scarf. It could just be the U for uniform. Lads is PB, wearing uniform. PUB. Cheerful. Up. Upbeat. I think that's probably right. I don't know for sure. This is fine for sure. That's a different font. What? That's not allowed. That is not allowed. Okay, eggheads perhaps.
How does upbeat parse?
We have UPB. Led's wearing uniform scarf. So led is PB, wearing uniform for you, and then scarf is beats. I don't know. Maybe it's not upbeat. Maybe it's something else. Up.
Yes.
Shot. I don't know.
That works fine.
That works fine, Sister Stephen. Okay, good.
Eat for scarf is good.
Oh, eat for scarf. Oh, eat for scarf. I thought it was beats. Lost focus already. Eggheads perhaps make fun of attempt from Spooner. So we need something that's prior to H in the alphabet. So it could be any of the 3. Let's move on to something easier. This would be exactly V. Rattled, strove to kidnap, rascal. Strove could be vied. Yeah, I like that.
Rated.
A rascal could be brats. I like that very much. Very good. Excellent. So here we've got something prior to H, which means this one has to be O. No, wait. No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean that at all. It means we have FGO here, but because it's 10, 10, 15, we don't know which order.
Debauchery.
Debauchery.
Row 25.
Thank you. New beau, yes. Daughter, and then church. Topless Farry, very good. Very, very good. Excellent. And then we have FGO. This has to be FG, so this one has to be... No, we still don't know. Bloody hell. So one of them at the bottom has to be O. do think it's over something. Just trying to think eggheads. Eggheads, perhaps. Something with an F or a G. Make fun of attempt. So a word for make fun of or attempt which has an F or a G in it. Go. Revisiting that. So what did I say? Mock go. 𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘴𝘴𝘸𝘤. That doesn't mean anything to me. 𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘴𝘴𝘸𝘤. Jack repeated that, but I don't know. If that is actually it, I don't see it at all. I think this is over. Oops. I do think that's over.
Should be able to wool in most of the grid now, 𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘺.
Yeah, that's a good idea actually. That'll reduce our. Why can't I put a question mark here? Alright, so let's see, what can we fill? How long is this? 1, 2, that's an 8 with an E in it, so vibrated. We have 𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘺. 𝘤𝘳𝘺 is caturday. Save on the old brain power. O. O we don't have. B is boxes. Good call, that is X-rated. E is Eden. Okay, this whole section, is that debauchery? Looks like it to me. In all likelihood, right? Yeah, it certainly is. 6 letters word with the C in it. Scotch. Well, that kind of confirms Scotch. 8 letter word with A and an H. Not naked eye. It's the one we're missing, that one. Okay, let's word with an A and an E. Naked eye. All little words. Is this kelp? 6 letter word with a P. Upbeat. All right, we have 1, 2, 3 fills left. And we have 3 words left. Okay. So, the 8 letter word is the spoonerism, which has got make fun of attempt, which is beginning with an F or a G, I think. Yes, it has to be now. So, in fact, it always had to be. Eggheads.
𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘺𝘺.
Try.
Game show? Eggheads perhaps, you are a clever fucker, Jack.
Nice. Game show. Shame and go. Yes, very nice. Nice, yes. That is very good. Very nice. So we just have F and O. We know that at this point. So that starts with an O. It starts with an F. So we can put in the F. And we have the O in. Fellow. traveler? Hmm.
Fell out raveler.
Fell out raveler. Out. Fellow traveler is a political sympathizer. I've never heard of that, but it's okay. Raveler. Fell out. Raveler.
Out. Not beating the Leedsman allegations.
Not beat the Leedsman. You're the only Leedsman I know from Warrington.
Overridden from a WOF.
Overridden. Ah, that's very interesting. I've never heard of that. Thanks, Jack. Overridden from a WOF. Let's see if we can pass that. I was struggling to find well, clearly it's got oven. I was trying to find an over something word which had an N on the end. That does work. Flub with papers. So not papers exactly. Oh, it's ID maybe. Oven. And then we have duplicates initially. Would be RR. Why RR? And then we have the ID.
GG.
Well, it's... Oh, I see. We've got RRDD.
RIDD.
RIDD. Oh, flub. ID and then a D. Right, it's a lot more straightforward than I thought. GG, nice little puzzle there. A different take on the alphabet soup paradigm there.
GG.
I quite like that one, and I learned a few new things, fellow travelers being one of them. It's nice when you can learn something new.
Puzzle piece, puzzle piece, puzzle piece, puzzle piece.
Okay, so fellow traveler. I'm going to actually put that into my little spreadsheet. Don't know how long today's stream will be, but you know, we'll see how it goes. Okay. Why does this look weird today? Is this zoomed in or something? That's the problem, yeah. All right, jolly good. So that is number 1 done. Completed that nicely. Now, having done that, we're actually going to close this down, and I'm just going to show you a little bit of what we have been doing. So this is the next one, which is number 93. If I go back a little bit, I can show you that now when I load into one of these crosswords, it's going to copy this instruction so that it appears automatically here. So that's quite nice. It means I don't have to copy and paste. It'll be visible no matter what on the screen, which is quite good. All right, so just a little bit of a little tweak there. So this is that was the one we just did actually.
V fancy.
The A to Z. In this case, we didn't need it, but here we move on to the next. We'll do another one for sure. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a nicer font and stuff like that. Other minor improvements as well. And it's also a bit wider, fills up the screen. All right, jolly good. So I think we're okay for the moment. Let's do a bit of this. Just restart this timer. I've not actually been working on this. So do a bit of this. See how we get on. Might not be a super... I know it's a nice font. It is, if you can keep a secret. Look, it's a pretty font. It's copied from this. Because it looks... I thought it looked really good. And it uses the same backend, so I've just copied the settings from there, so it just looks really nice. All right, so women's alias for canoe. Kayak. Alias is AKA. Kayak. It's making me lean towards kayak again. Because it's got AKA in it, I don't know. Not sure what the deal is there. State that naked revolutionary interrupts words at wedding. This could be a toast.
𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘴𝘴𝘸𝘰𝘳𝘥𝘴.
That is Waka. Okay, WAKA. I've never heard of that, but I probably could have figured out. I did have the AKA and woman is fairly straightforward. Thanks,
𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘰𝘴𝘴𝘸.
Halen. Oh, I did not know that, thanks. Isn't that, there's two very divergent things that it could mean. Interesting. There's a lot of wordplay here for a 5-letter definition. That's naked is ha. Revolutionary could be che or red. I guess it could be states. There's so much going on. That naked revolutionary interrupts words at wedding. How can it be state that naked? AJ. What is going on? Comes in handy being a Kiwi. Nice. Waka waka way, bit cold now. Slasher killing every 2 out of 3 from the top 12. Ha! In I do. Oh, naked revolutionary, right. I need to remember that. I was too busy thinking about che and reds. Good idea, Stephen. So H backwards in I do. I do with a ha going backwards in it. Very good. Slasher killing every 2 out of 3 from the top 12. My favorite kind of clue. Yeah, that's okay. Don't get me wrong. It's a clever construction. I just, you know how I feel about alternations. I have an irrational hatred for them. Last drop of iron, sword-beheaded Scottish mathematician. That poor guy. Well, unnecessarily gendered comment there. Could have been a female Scottish mathematician. Last drop of iron, sword-beheaded Scottish mathematician. Of indeterminate gender.
Hatred TBH.
A rational hatred. Glad you agree. Bloody mathematicians. I've never done so much mathematicians all my days.
John
Last drop of NDB. Okay.
He was
Napier.
Scottish.
Rapier. It's N rapier.
N plus R appear.
Exactly, Stephen, exactly. Rat in lunar capsule. Knock. I can't close the window. Right. It's a bit nipply in here.
He was the bastard who invented logarithms and caused pain for generations of school kids.
Feel generally unwell. I think I'm coming down with something. Almost score by repeatedly performing in ET.
Letter bank, 19.
Ah! Repeatedly performing in. Sorry. Let me see what letter bank indicators we've encountered so far. I've only actually written down 2. I've never heard the phrase score. Oh, I've heard of the phrase score, but it's usually a score, isn't it?
Score is 20.
Yeah, score. No, I understand that. Yeah, because you would say a dozen roses, or you'd say 2 dozen roses, in fact. Yeah, but problem, yeah, because if you say a dozen, it's standing here for 1 in that situation. If you 1 dozen roses. If you say a score, it's 1 score. Can you just say score?
A score would be better, 𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘺𝘺.
I don't know if score is a thing. And I'm familiar with score equals 20, yeah. It's just weird. I'm not sure if it works in my mind. Vain pyromancers train some soldiers. The old staple, a 15-gram. Skimmed books about heartless falcon out of order. Skimmed, is it one of Milk's? Is it Red Top, maybe? Jack, you're not old enough to remember Milk. I don't think it's Red Top. Low fat. I think because it's not that though, is it? Books about
Close.
non-fat.
Non-fat, I think.
I don't think skimmed is non-fat though, is it? I won't argue the point. Uproar, moreover, after half of thermostat is removed.
Fa, LC, on asterisk and NT.
Nice, thank you, Stephen.
Nina.
Nina? But it's a lot of N's. Probably an N. Vain pyromancers train some soldiers. Pyromancers. Like, it's probably just followed
Cardinal
by
Nina even.
Cardinal Nina. I'm not familiar with the cardinals. Is it navy? It looks like navy to me. Is this an adverb? Magic fruit losing power at last. After war god returned. What? What? Bringing people back from the dead may concern rogue.
Witchery.
Necromancy. It begins with an N. Witchery. I think they'll begin with N's, Stephen. EU bread eaten by North Carolina obsessive.
11A.
Oh, witchery, that one. Magic. Ah, very good. Fruit losing power. Which fruit is this? At last, after... Oh, at last. After war god returned. What's war god? I don't understand anything in that. Uproar, moreover, after half... Is it further? After half of thermostat is removed.
I did it.
What did you do? Furthermore.
Got out of bed.
That's
Well
very
done,
good,
Lyra.
𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘴𝘴𝘸𝘰𝘳𝘥𝘴.
GG.
It's furore. Are these E's? Wait! I see what's happening here. North, east, west, south.
Did you get dressed yet? Or is that the next task?
Is that the next task? I'm already dressed.
Cherry, R, after TIW.
That's cute. Cherry minus R after... Oh, chew. Chew as in Tuesday. Do we have Chew in here? I think Chew's in here. I don't know if I've got Chew in as a war god. I do have... I do. It's just been a long time since I thought about that. I've been in my jammies. What? Is this ultimate? Car friend. Friend.
At 𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘴𝘴𝘸𝘰𝘳𝘥𝘴, haha, fair enough.
No. Automate. Okay. So automate. Didn't you think this font is beautiful? What's this? Recoil. And decline to put Romeo second. Well, Romeo's in second position.
Lovely.
Looking good right now.
Wither and move the R.
Wither and move the R. Ah. Very nice, Stephen. I did think it was right, but I didn't have any reason. Makes it easy to guess what's coming in papers. Like something that predicts, maybe. Makes it easy to guess what's coming. It's telegraphs. Cover of recording artist included in Swell Memorial. Gee, that is so swell. Is it war something? No. Cover of recording artist. Recording. Artist included is RA, probably. And swell. Is it wave? War? Grave. War grave. Maybe. Cover recording artist. Included in Swell Memorial. So swell is swell is wave. Memorial is war grave. Cover recording is RG. Artist. All of that's in wave. It does work. Magician from South Africa. On road following group of women. Could it be wizard? From South Africa. Could be Za. From Samzaya. On road. Oh yes. Wiser.
Z-Wide Africa or something.
Group of women is
South
Women's
Africa,
Institute.
CA.
I think it's... Oh, yeah, South Africa is CA. Thank you. That's right. Well, I just know that CA's pizza. I don't have it, actually. Thank you, Liari. Okay. Confuses seat with spades, travelling from start to finish. Oops. Confuses seat with spades, travelling from start to finish. I do like this kind of wordplay where letters move. It's cool. But I don't find it easy. It's quite hard. Spades. Oh, I see. Spades is S from cards, like cards, spades, clubs, diamonds. So spades is going to the back. So we want seats. Is it saddle? It's addles. Addle. Shower used to be hot. Is it wash? Was H. Nice. The Beach Boys' single question of clarifying mispronunciation of French city. Wouldn't it be nice? I should have done that one ages ago. All right. Instruments installed in Mondeo. This has got to be a hidden. Ocarinas. Very nice. It gives me satisfaction to know that the crossword looks pretty. Unjustifiable to be without an without an HQ. That's hard to say. Boundless? No. Unforgivable. Unjustifiable. Baseless. Is that unjustifiable? Baseless? It's like groundless more than unjustifiable. It's not unjustifiable to me. It's unprovable. Baseless, groundless, like without any citation or reference or whatever. Unjustifiable. Yeah, kind of. Ultimately disappoints public. They get rubbish combine harvester. I've been watching Clarkson's Farm. It's quite good. I find Clarkson quite entertaining. Clarkson's Farm is good stuff. 𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘴𝘴𝘸𝘰𝘳. Okay. Like I said, whenever we have an ultimately or whatever, we need to look at the whole clue for the ultimates, and it's something that I don't like to do because I'm lazy, but I should make a habit of doing that. Criminal loads spending afternoon in travelodges, perhaps. Anagram of loads. Spending afternoon. Can A be afternoon? I think it can be. So it's hotels. Jolly good. Can we get this one? Navy something? Navy Marine? It's a long anagram, that. Does anyone have it? Showcases, short display. Ah, Navy Marine Corps. Thank you very much, Stephen. Oh, lovely.
Expose, E.
Nice, thank you. Compels student to wear sash in front of audience. What is sash?
Obligate.
Obligate sounds good. Let's think about this one. Compel is obligate. Student to wear sash in front of audience. I thought student would be an L. I don't understand any of that really.
L on OB plus gate.
OB. So audience is gate. And OB is a sash wall with a kimono. And then gate is audience. That's going to need to go in as well. And OB is a sash. OB, quite arcane.
Hello.
Knowledge, I'd say.
3.
Robo Twilight, hey!
The gate for an event is whoever turned
Welcome!
up. Howdy.
See you, Robo. Cut top off bread rolls and put bit of garlic in openings. I want this to be
OB
gigs.
equals sash or belt is a crossword stable.
Thanks for that. I don't know if sash is belt. Are they all interchangeable? Staff courteous, but losing its. So polite. So it's a pole. Good. Look how pretty this crossword is. Cut top of bread rolls and
has a
put
sash
bits
on
of
a
garlic in
kimono or
openings.
judo belt, so both work.
Ah, it's a judo belt. Well, that will be fine. Good to know.
It would be a good meme if just one letter of the Nina was broken.
Oh, imagine. It'd be a good memer. Cut off top of bread rolls and put bits of garlic in.
𝘤𝘳𝘴𝘴𝘸𝘰𝘴𝘴𝘸𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘴𝘴𝘸𝘴𝘴𝘠.
This is apps. Kebabs. GG. Went quite well. Alright. I don't know, like I say, I don't think it's going to be a gig-along stream, but we're going to do a few crosswords until I've got a bit of a sore throat,
GG.
honestly. Dead
GG.
space. Thank you. GG. With apologies for the once again morbid title, a grid entirely composed of 9s and 5s. Good luck. This one is 9, 5. A little scene organization takes 3 seconds to make metal alloy.
Oh hey, it's like a mini version of the 15s and 7s grid shape.
Yeah, it is. I want this to be like ninjas or something, little scene. Probably a metal alloy though. I think we're just inserting S's, 3 S's. Hobbyist cycling camp, and now we're 5-9. Brilliant. Charges small fee and churchman takes cap off. Hobbyist cycling. Hobbyist cycling. The long ones are hard, I think. Allow unfinished paperwork, which is on time. Allows let Ellie paperwork, which is on time. So it could be on time def, or it could be allow. Could be something with the T. I always dread unfinished because it's you have to find a random word and then do chopping of it or whatever. Usually, occasionally they give you the word that's getting chopped, but not always. Slayer's first expression of disgust. Ew. During next killing, oh yes, the death has begun. Slayer's first expression of disgust. So S, and then during next. What is going on there? Bizarre Pets ad covers Seabird with repeating designs. So Seabird is going to likely be turn or earn. Is it tessellation? That's a repeating design. Tiles, mosaics. Bizarre pet ad. Patterned, maybe. Pet ad. Pet ad and then turn. We got something. pieces of 8 or sovereigns. Let me just say that I like that pieces of and then pieces of 8 that's really nice. Also, I like that a lot. Pieces of 8, that's cute. Short bridge.
Woo.
Nice. Realize demon beheaded copper, perhaps. Usually demon equals imp. Because imp is a very useful string.
This is my favorite grid.
Why is that, Juffo? Favorite grid shape? Or favorite crossword? What do you mean exactly? Bullfighter without fear, extremely off color.
Yet I like the L's.
There's definitely a pinwheel motif. Bullfighter.
The elegant symmetry of it.
The elegant symmetry of it. It is nice.
Hey Juff.
Bullfighter without fear, extremely. So if we get rid of FR, we end up with 𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘴𝘴𝘸𝘰𝘴𝘴.
Ahoy Jack.
It's got to be an anagram. And it actually seems like it's going to be light something, isn't it? Light blue? So bullfighter without fear, extremely. We've forgotten a T. So this looks like an anagram of light blue to me. That is a color. Water party at 15. Sometimes I put 7s on the edges though. Interesting. Best part of sex? Cells. That's a good surfer. So sex could be it could be F, it could be M, I guess. Best part of could be like majority. The lion's share. In Paris, setter. Jacques. Moi. I bet it's moi. Oh, please be moi. University official. Dean, I guess. If we were in America, it would be the dean. Don't tell me it's Dean, Jack. We're not in America. Hi, guys. You're in charge. 22 is a fun clue. You guys do that. I'm going to avail myself of some facilities.
Reports of coronavirus catching me in Paris, 7.
Okay, I'm back. I made myself a little bagel, so 1 up on the bagel count now. Classroom equipment. Wait a second, I've moved the microphone out of the way for some reason. Why did I move the microphone? Reports of coronavirus catching me in Paris. Jacques. 𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘺𝘰𝘴𝘴𝘸𝘰𝘳𝑥. Right, you have to solve that one as well, guys.
MERS outside 𝘤𝘳𝘺.
MERS outside 𝘤𝘳𝘺. Memoirs. Very good. Fire insect found across North America.
My brain was like me MERS. Me memoirs.
Memes.
LOL.
We have at least one memer. Covering time off in the city. I wonder how long it would have taken me to spot the Nina in the last one if I had been left to my own devices. Answer I spread in order to get more people educated about issue. Gran Turismo. You and I leave. Define space traveler. Armstrong. Cool. Partially reconverting rockets explosive. I'm looking for hiddens now. Craft in C. Itself discovered to be necessary. Discovered. Is it TSIL? How would that be correct? Itself discovered. Craft in C. To be necessary.
WOF, I think it's essential.
Oh, I see. The whole thing is crafted. Thank you. I did not realize. Thank you, 𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘴𝘴𝘸𝘰𝘳𝑥, and welcome. Proper way to help. I didn't consider that the discovered itself would be part of the fodder for the anagram. Is it stead? I don't know how you say that word. Lament and march performed without preparations. Without preparations makes me think of ad lib or on the fly or something like that. Lament and march. I don't really want this to be an anagram of lament. March. Is this an indirect anagram? Lament and MAR? I wouldn't have thought so. Chartless. That's not really without preparations. Then it doesn't work with what I'm thinking. Often being of their access. Oh boy. 𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘴𝘴𝘸𝘰𝘳. What's going on here? Enter. Thank you. Oxford professor's writings deal with the longshore drift. Or dealt with. Something of the news of the world. Dong of the world. Smash slate tile offsite. This looks to be an anagram of slate tile. That means offsite. Strange things happening as father steals bird prophecy.
Satellite.
Oh, satellite as an adjective. Very good. Nice. Strange things happening. Father steals bird prophecy. Fair to be easygoing about sex. To be easygoing. Can't get into that one. Howler at odds. No, not odds. Square maps on mountain upside down. Mountain Alp. What else could mountain be? Peak. Not a whole lot mountain can be. K2. Get away with lie after killing source. More killing. Get away with lie. If I lie, might be supine. Repose. I mean, no. Repose. I don't have that. Let's look at this one. Realize demon beheaded copper. I do think it's imp, which is what I said before. Copper, perhaps. This is a big strange things happening as father steals bird prophecy. Steals. Seem to have ground to a halt here. Excel. That's interesting. Howler at odds. Inquire again. Okay, I guess we have to do this. Corgi. Why is a corgi a howler? Answer I spread. Oh yes. In order to get more people educated about issue. Seems like an adlet. More people educated about issue. Public awareness. Answer I spread. Time to drop. Breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without. I'll go to the top. Try and get in that paddling pool, people. Caturday. Hey, I got bumped. What? This is terrible. Killing could be slaughter, but it does not fit. Would be S laughter.
7D Itner typo.
Enter typo. Oh, that's true. It could be slaughter. Expression of disgust. Is it slaughter? Is org an expression of disgust?
Ugh.
Ugh, ugh, oh yeah, and then next is later. Is it? Is next later? Lament in March performed without preparation. Not an anagram. Without preparation. I think I'll make this the last one. Struggling a little here. Realize. Implement. No, maybe not implement. In something to realize. I was thinking about realize as
You
in.
had the right idea at the start with 3SS. Implement.
I was thinking that implement. I was thinking that realize would be to come to an understanding of something, but to realize can also put into practice or put into existence. Implements. It could be implements. Demon, beheaded copper, lament. Samuel Clement was a copper, maybe? Clement's police. I thought it was Clemens.
Element.
Elements. Oh. What's the name of the police guy? It wasn't Clement.
Robert Peel.
Robert Peel. That's the one. I was just on the wrong track entirely. Copper, perhaps. Element. Right. That is quite grim surface. Strange things happening as father steals bird. Prophecy. So I did think the whole thing could be prophecy, but what if it's PA with the bird inside, and then prophecy afterwards, and that's the whole thing is Is it phenomena? That's strange things happening. I wanted it to be an A at the end. Is father stealing everything? Steals bird, hen, omen. Oh, it's stealing the whole lot. Sounds clever.
𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘥𝘴.
Phenomena. Getting there. C27, no. In Paris, Seta. Alright, let's try this. I wanted it to be blackboard or whiteboard. What else is classroom equipment? I don't like the look of this. This doesn't look like anything I've seen before. Stops. Seta stops. In Paris, Seta stops. University official. I never know which way around stops goes. I think stops means X stops Y means X goes into Y. It's not good, this. Not good. And I thought about it, and I think Dean can exist in the UK, but it sounds really American. It makes me think of high school in America. Probably are deans in UK universities. But I don't know. Whiteboard, blackboard, chalkboard. Bunsen burners is the next thing that comes to mind for some reason. What is classroom equipment? Guessing really looks like it is implying that's the definition. So that could be dog. A dog in French is chat. That doesn't look good. Okay.
Not moi but the other first person singular pronoun in French.
Okay. So je then.
J.
Projector, maybe. I don't quite know what a proctor is. That's interesting how much that threw me, because you've done a lot of in Paris I, in Paris I, in Paris, comma I. And I've never had an issue with that, but as soon as it changed to in Paris Seta, I immediately thought that it had to be something else. I don't know why. Square maps on mountain upside down. Well, it does look like on mountain, but maps could be AZ. Is it plaza? Is the whole thing? Oh, the whole thing is upside down. Oh, that's interesting. I saw Alp, I didn't like it, and I saw AZ, and I didn't like that, and I put it together, and it worked. That's weird, isn't it?
Z.
Hey. It's tuna, Larry. Tuna, not tuna. Get away with lie after killing sauce. Lie. Get away with.
Tuna.
Get away. Get away is elope. I don't think get away with is eloping. I'd really like that to be right. Lie after killing sauce. Is there a word that ends with elope? So that means lie. I don't think so. I'd love elope to be gets away with. I don't think it is though. Oh no! I keep looking at these thinking they're going to be normals and they're all doubles and long. I really like how it's set out the crossword, but I don't like the fills. Well, I can't say I dislike them. I just need more crosses to the longs. Lament and march performed without preparations. This again. As far as I'm concerned, this has to be GHT. Light? Light gear? No. Lament. March.
Favorite part of music exams as a kid? This was
Improv? Without preparation? Music exams? Play it by ear. Play by ear is a phrase I really like, actually. Right, guys. Let's get going on this. If you have any answers, then please give your answers. I mean the double green light. The message is a lie. I'm not going to imminently reveal, but I do need to speed up a little bit. I've got a phone call coming up. Why does it say this is an alpha? Has that been their whole stream? Bloody hell. All right, yeah. Any thoughts? Any thoughts? Metal alloy.
one has SSS inside.
I didn't realize the S's would be in order. Stain, Letty. Sight, read. You enjoyed that. What's party at 15? Guess it could be 2. What's 15? At implements. What? Implements is doing.
Do.
Fair to be easygoing about sex. I think sex is it. I mean, I will.
Gettable 𝘤𝘳𝘺.
8 down guessable. Longshore drift. Lord of the Flies. Lord of the Rings. Has Cambridge produced any literary works? Rockets explosive. Alright, let's speedrun this, guys. Fire insect found across North America.
𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘺𝘺.
𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘺𝘺. That is an explosive. Reconverting. Reverse hidden. Very good. Why is the indicator that it's going backwards? Maybe I don't know.
Rockets goes upwards.
Rockets goes upwards. Oh, I see. Allow unfinished paperwork which is on time. Well, we have the T. Allow is permit. Unfinished. Permit? Paperwork which is on memo. No. What is this? Remit? Water party at 15.
𝘤𝘳𝘺𝘺𝘺 cycling camp equals AMP-C.
AMP-C. Charges a small fee. Stamp. Hobbyist. Stamp collect, maybe. Okay. Short bridge. The bridge is to cross. If you're short, I don't think short equals cross. Answer I spread in order to get more people educated about issue. Raise awareness. Fire insect I found across North America. What's this? Terminates. Okay, nearly done. Allow unfinished paperwork, which is on time. What is this? Checking for typos. I have no idea. I'm very confused by that. Admit. Allow. Okay. Unfinished paperwork, admin. Right. I still don't know what's going on with this. Covering time off in the city. Burn. Over.
Across
Covert.
as a container indicators weird, not bad, but weird. Head covering.
I don't know, this is extremely difficult. We say head covering, but that doesn't help really. Oh, turban. Okay, it did help. Get away with lie after killing source. Get away is elude. Delude. Okay. Fair. easygoing about sex. Not excitable.
Weird word for easygoing TBF.
Equitable. Equable. Never heard of that. I've never heard of that. Fair is equitable. Okay. Water party implements his use, I guess. Douse. Douse for water. That was quite tricky, wasn't it, for a small grid? 42 minutes is a long time.
GG.
GG, thank you. I will call it there. I am gonna make a phone call. I wasn't gonna make this a super long stream, but I do feel like I'm got a bit of a sore throat, a bit ill, so I'm gonna rest up a bit. Thank you very much for joining me for extra Saturday stream.
Thanks for the surprise stream.
Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. Thank you very much, everyone.
GR10 stream.
Thanks very much, Jack.
Rest of day.
You too, all of you. Have a nice rest of your day. Take care. I will see you again soon, I'm sure. Bye. Thank you for joining me. It's nice to test and see everything's working well. I will see you again soon. Bye.